విద్యా రంగంలోనే అగ్రగామిగా నిలిచిన విద్యా సంస్థ మాంటిసోరీ ఇంగ్లీష్ మీడియం స్కూల్స్. ఫోన్ 227115 మరియు 277022.
Hello, welcome to English grammar class, first video class. In this class, we are going to learn more about the tenses. You may feel what is the necessary of learning tenses. In 10th class, you have creativity writings. By learning tenses, you will be able to write it properly. First of all, in this section, we are going to learn what is tense, what are different kinds of tenses. First of all, the word tense coming from the Latin word tempus. Which means time. So tempus means time. Tense is equal to tempus. Tempus means time. So you know that tense means time. What's the time? Time of an action or condition. So definition you can say tense is a time of an action or a condition that a verb tells us whether it happens at present, happened in the past, or it will happen in the future. So by looking at the verb, we are able to identify the sentence is whether completed or going on or it is going to take place. As you know, every language you have three tenses. In English also, three tenses are there. First of all, first tense, present tense. The present tense. Next tense, past tense. We have a future tense also. These are the three tenses. Every language you have three tenses. But in English, each tense is again divided into four categories. They are simple. We call it simple. Present simple, past simple, future simple. Second category is continuous. Present continuous tense, past continuous tense, future continuous tense. Third category is perfect. Present perfect tense, past perfect tense, and future perfect tense. Last division is present perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense, and future perfect continuous tense. So students, we have mainly three tenses are there. Each tense is divided into four categories. That means 4 into 3, 12 tenses. In English, there are 12 different kinds of tenses. In this section, we are going to learn about the first tense. That is, already simple present tense. We can call it present simple tense or simple present tense. When you learn tenses, we should know what's the use of that particular tense and how to use that tense. Present simple tense. We can call it also simple present tense. We have three simple tenses are there. Simple present tense, simple past tense, simple future tense. All the simple tenses, we can make sentences without main verb. We can make a sentence with an auxiliary verb only. That's why they are called as simple tenses. Once more, in simple tenses, all the three simple tenses, we can make a sentence without a main verb, only with a main verb. All other 9 tenses, we need an auxiliary verb with a main verb. Combination of an auxiliary verb and a main verb. But simple present tense, we can make main verb or a auxiliary verb. Now first we'll talk about what is simple present usage. When to use this tense? We have four usages are there. First one, simple present tense used for a habitual action. Habitual action. What is a habit? Daily whatever you do is a habit. When you think about habit, doesn't mean it's a bad habit. Everybody will have a good or bad. When you feel it is good for you, it is a good habit. When somebody feels that it is a bad for them, it is a bad habit. Whether it is a bad habit or good habit, it is a habitual action. We have to use it in simple present tense only. For example, you go for a walk in the morning, early morning. That's a habitual action. You come to school in time. That's a habitual action. You may come to school in time. This is good for other students and teachers. It's a good habit. But when you come to school late, that was a habitual action. But it's bad for other students because disturbance is there when you come in between the class. That also habit. So whenever it's a habitual action, it's a simple present tense. The formula, how to use formula is there. You have to use subject. First you used to start with subject. Then verb should be there. Then object should be there. Subject plus verb plus object. We have to use this pattern. What is subject? Subject means nothing. The person, place or thing we are speaking about is called subject. You may talk about a person, your own parents, friends, etc. Subject. Verb. The action they do, the condition of the subject is called a verb. The object. Object is a person or thing on or for which the action is done. So when you say habitual action, you say, for example, you say I, subject, I. Verb 1 is used. Verb 1 is all in the last classes we studied. We have four main verbs are there: present form, past participle form, present participle form. The first form, that is present form of the verb is used in simple present tense. So I eat, not eat, not eat, eat. I eat. Then object, what? I eat food daily. I eat food daily. I go for walk every day. We run to school. And the second use of simple present tense is universal truth or fact. What is a fact? We should say it is a fact. We cannot change it. We cannot say it is no. Because it's everywhere takes place. That's why it is a universal truth. The sun rises in the east. That is a universal truth. You or I cannot say that the sun rises in the west. So anything that takes place, same everywhere. Anything that is same everywhere in the world, that's a universal truth. So we told milk is white. Everybody knows milk is white. That's a universal fact. So when you say universal truth also, you have to say simple present tense. Remember the formula, subject plus present form of the verb plus object. Every time subject and object same, the verb changes. So you make sure that you should use only the verb 1. Have is verb 1. Has is verb 1. Do is verb 1. And we have main verb, number of main verbs are there. A third usage is repeated action, not a habitual action. Habitual action, repeated action. Habit means regularly. Repeated action, you need not do every day. Once in a week, once in a month. You go for a movie, not every day, it's not possible. You are a student. But when the guest come to you, or when you occasionally, when you get a nice day, when you feel, you go for a movie, that's a repeated action. So you can say, We go to movie. You may not eat biryani every day. That's repeated action. Only festival or on Sundays. We eat biryani once in a week. Fourth point. Fixed program or timetable. A timetable is fixed. Even though it is in future, it is fixed. For example, our Chief Minister visits Tenali maybe next month 15th. Even though it is fixed, nobody is going to change it. Or festival is fixed. Next month there is a 10th, there is a festival. Even though it is next month in future, it is fixed. We celebrate Christmas on 25th of December. December is coming only. Our Chief Minister visits Tenali on 15th of next month. So these are the four uses: habitual action, universal truth or fact, repeated action, or fixed program. Whenever you talk about all these four, you have to use the simple present tense only. Make sure that your verb must be in simple present tense. In simple present tense, verb 1, we can use be form, have form, do form, or main verb. He is, are, present be form, he is, are, I am, he is, she is. Have form, have or has. According to subject. Next class we will tell more about the simple present tense. So today in this section we stop with this uses and the formula. Now as a homework you write 10 sentences in simple present tense. 10 sentences and send to the WhatsApp. Each one you have to read. For habitual action you write 1 or 2 sentences. Universal to repeated action. So each 4 points you include in the exercises and make 10 sentences and send to the WhatsApp. We will be back with another point. Thank you.